With all the hype coming from liberals about the so-called classified documents the FBI seized at Mar-a-Lago, not one of them mentioned that Barack Obama has classified documents sitting in an abandoned furniture store. Oh, you're not going to want to miss this. Before we start, do me a favor if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, click that bell for notifications, and give us a like if you like what we're doing. This is just sweet. The double standard, the DC double standard, rears its ugly head again. So let's get into this. As FBI persecutes President Trump over alleged classified documents, they're not classified. Obama has classified documents, which are probably not classified, in an abandoned furniture store. Now, that is a problem. All right, let's get into this. The two-tiered justice system must end. At the same time, President Trump is being railroaded by the FBI over documents that are allegedly classified that Trump had stored in his Mar-a-Lago estate. Remember that the Secret Service has a heavy presence in Trump's home, which makes those documents very safe. That's true. See, anytime anyone of the Trump family is at the estate, Secret Service are there. They're probably there anyway to protect the estate, but Trump also has his own private security that's there all the time. Okay, so the documents were in a secured room, okay, a storage room, and it was locked. You'd have to get onto the estate and then break into the storage room, which, by the way, has an extra padlock on it, because when the FBI were there in June, Trump stopped over to say hello, and they said, everything's in order, everything's fine, just do us a favor, put an extra padlock on. Trump complied, everything was fine. Okay, so according to a letter, Barack Obama has classified documents in an abandoned furniture store with no protection whatsoever. Okay, we wonder why the FBI isn't raiding Obama, because Obama has a little D next to his name, all right? The Obama Foundation stored classified documents in an abandoned furniture warehouse. This is detailed in a letter from 2018 from the foundation, the Obama Foundation, to the National Archives. The letter, available on the Obama Foundation website, is dated September 11th, 2018. In that letter, the Obama Foundation not only admits to processing those classified documents, but it also acknowledges that they are in violation of NARA directives in the handling of those same documents. Okay, they probably put that in for legal reasons, but the same as President Trump had the right, the authority, the ultimate authority to classify and declassify, so did Barack Obama. Okay? He had the ultimate authority to classify and declassify when he was president. So here it is from the letter, number 7. I read or highlighted this. The Obama Foundation agrees to transfer up to $3,300,000 to the National Archives Trust Fund to support the move of classified and unclassified Obama presidential records and artifacts from Hoffman Estates to NARA-controlled facilities that conform to the agency's archival storage standards for such records and artifacts, and for the modification of such spaces. Okay, so the left is going to say, well, they went through the National Archives, they did everything right. Trump didn't do that. Well, Trump didn't have to. The only reason Obama did is because they were telling them, look, there's probably classified documents in with unclassified documents, so they brought the National Archives in. Okay, that's great, but the fact of the matter is they have them stored in an abandoned furniture store with no protection whatsoever. Unbelievable. The Daily Herald reported, quote, while no firm date has been announced for the completion and opening of the Barack Obama Presidential Library near the University of Chicago, its future contents will stay in Hoffman Estates for 4 more years. Village board members unanimously voted an extension to the special use permit that enables landlord Hoffman Estates Medical Development, LLC, to lease the 74,200 square foot former Plunkett Furniture Store at 2500 West Gulf Road to the National Archives and Records Administration through December 31, 2026. So what's the deal here? So supposedly the National Archives wanted to declare that Donald Trump had these classified documents and they wanted them back, even though they didn't have a right to. Because as we spoke of before and wrote a story on in the past, in 1988, there was a court case that was called Department of the Navy versus Egan. And in that, the Supreme Court ruled that a president has the ultimate authority on classifying and declassifying documents at will, as a matter of fact. In 2012, there was a case called Judicial Watch versus National Archives and Records Administration. And that was by Obama-appointed judge Amy Berman Jackson. If we want to get into, well, the judge here was a Trump judge. Well, the judge was an Obama judge on the Judicial Watch case. The Judicial Watch case was that they wanted to get these secret audio tapes that Bill Clinton took from the White House, and he kept in a sock drawer, apparently, in his Chappaqua residence. Okay. Judge Jackson ruled, I think rightfully so, that the National Archives does not have the authority to tell a president what is and what isn't presidential records. Okay, when a president is still president, he has the authority to declassify anything. Obviously, Bill Clinton declassified the secret audio tapes, whatever the hell is on it. All right, and so the judge shot down the case, saying that the National Archives had no authority to demand that those tapes, which are presidential records, be returned, and so the Judicial Watch got nothing out of it. Well, the same thing applies with Trump and Mar-a-Lago. Trump did a presidential memorandum. He did it on January 19th, 2021, the day before he left office, which means he was still president, and he did a memorandum that said that all the documents that were about Operation Crossfire Hurricane, the FBI, Obama's FBI, spied on the Trump campaign, which led to the FISA document allowing them to spy using the phony dossier that was paid for by Hillary Clinton. And they used that to dog him throughout his whole first term. All right, 4 investigations, including a special counsel, came up with nothing, dogged him. It was all election interference. They tried to overturn the 2016 election, and they tried to kill his re-election efforts in 2020, all right, by trashing him. So the storage of the classified documents in the warehouse is known to the archives. They have made no move against Obama. Gee, I wonder why. Do you really believe this is not a political operation conspiracy between the FBI and the National Archives? When President Trump is back in office, God willing, in 2024, job number 1 is to quickly drain the swamp. The DC double standard is alive and well. That's it. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. See you in the next one.